Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the newest AirPod Pro clones and comparing them head to head with Apple's own AirPod Pros. I will also be giving these away at the end of the video, so if you'd like to win that, then make sure that you are subscribed, like the video, and leave a comment down below with hashtag giveaway. I'm starting to do that now just so it can kind of help me sort out and just so I can know who actually is interested in the giveaway. So check that out down below if you would like to win. I'll leave all the information in the description. I will also provide links down below for the headphones that I featured in this video, as well as a pair that has the one-to-one Apple box, as this pair that I will feature in the video does not have the one-to-one box. And I gotta say, I am really excited to check this pair out. It has a lot of cool features like audio sharing and the fixed ear tip, which I'll go more in depth in the video for that. I also want to say that the winner for the Super Nokis with the name changing has been chosen, and it's on my Instagram now, so congratulations to that person. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So taking a look at the outside of the box for the clones, you can see it doesn't have any of the Apple branding, and it actually just has the picture of the AirPods on the front as well as a picture on the back. And if you compare it to the real box, you can actually see it's the same picture on the front and the back that the real one has, and the box even feels identical in the quality. Let's go ahead and open it up. You can see it doesn't come with any of the serial numbers or anything like the real one does. And I will actually leave a link down below where you can get these, as well as a pair that does come with the one-to-one box if you want to get that. However, it can be seized at customs and you might not receive it, so it is safer to go with this, but if you think it's worth it. I've never had an issue with receiving the one-to-one boxes or anything, but it is always a risk, so I'm just letting you know that. But you can take out the manual here. As you can see, it has no Apple branding. It does have some Chinese writing right there, and it does also look just like the real manual. And then we can take out the manual of the real one, and you can see it actually says AirPod Pro, and there's like a couple different ones right there you can use. But let's get out the earbuds now. You can see that they do come wrapped. I actually re-wrapped them because I have been checking them out for a couple days now, seeing how they work. But it comes wrapped the same way as the real ones do, just not as, the paper doesn't feel as high quality on the fakes. It feels a little bit thicker on the real ones, and it has a nice little line right here, but altogether not a very big deal. I'm going to set those to the side for now so you can see what the rest of the box has. So on the inside you can see it has the little ear tips right here, and then it has the lightning to Type-C cable. The ear tips are not the same on these, but I'll get more into that later. So I just want to let you know you can't use these on like real AirPod Pros or anything, but yeah, the AirPod Pro ones actually stick in the case a lot better. If you shake around the other ones, they will fall out. But let's now take a look at the actual earbuds themselves and take off the plastic. So here's the fake one, and then let's take out the real one real quick, which is still sticking even though I got these quite a while ago. So the paper just feels a lot thicker in my opinion. The plastic feels a lot thicker. Now taking a closer look at the earbuds case, this is the real AirPod Pro's case, and I want to show you it first so you can know what to expect from the clones. But as you can see, it says designed by Apple in California, assembled in China on the back, and it even has a metal hinge right there, and then there's a little button, and it's not very clicky, it's pretty quiet actually. And then there's a little LED on the front that has a matte cover over it. And then here are the actual earbuds. This is what the bottom looks like, and this is what it looks like when you take off the ear tip. They have a squeeze to activate the different touch functionalities, and then there are a couple grills right there and right here, and that is it. There is no mic port. All the mics are on the inside, but it does have a little sensor down at the bottom, as well as the writing underneath, which you can't really see on camera. There's also writing inside of the case right there underneath the lid. And taking a look at the fakes now, oh, one more thing is it does have a lightning port on the bottom, and the fakes have that as well. But taking a look at the back, you can see it does have the same writing. However, when comparing it side by side with the other pair, it is clear that this one is darker, but when you look at it like this, you can't really tell because you have nothing to compare it to. So it's not anything noticeable, but the button click is clickier on the clones, and the hinge I don't actually think is metal. It seems to be just painted plastic because some of the paint is actually chipping off right there. And then taking a look at the earbuds, you can see they have fixed the stem right here, so now it looks a lot more like the real one. It is still not 100%, but it does look a lot closer. And I think that these actually have the squeeze functionality now. I had a little bit of issue while testing it out, but I'll show y'all again on video. And the grills are also fake on here. It's just little stickers, but it does have the automatic ear sensors that you can turn on and off. And then if you take off the earbud tip, you can see it is quite a bit different. So now taking another look at the earbud, you can also see it has the writing underneath it, as well as it has writing inside of the case. The writing does appear to be fake. It doesn't appear to be the same, as the real writing, but it does still have something there. Real quick, I'm going to weigh both the real ones and the clones and compare that. In the hand, they feel very similar. I can't really tell a difference. They feel the exact same to me, but real quick, I'll weigh it. And the real ones are 55, and the clones are 57. So these are the same weight, and in the hand, I really can't tell a difference. And the quality of the case feels very good too. It feels just like the real ones. The hinge does feel slightly different, however, because it is not metal. But let's check the wireless charging real fast. You can see that the wireless charging does work, and I think that to have wireless charging in these clones is a very important feature because it allows you to just drop it on your nightstand when you come home, or on like your desk at work or something, and they will stay fully charged all the time. And from my battery test, I was able to get 3 hours and 15 minutes at max volume. And if I was to probably play it at normal volume, I could probably get 3.5 to 4 hours of charge. I haven't had a problem with these dying though, so I don't know how long they would last on a regular day. But you can get 3 to 4 more charges out of the case. The battery quality is getting a lot better and a lot closer to Apple's own battery quality. Okay, so before I actually show you me pairing the clones, I want to show you what it's like when I pair the real AirPod Pros. So you just open up the lid, hold down the button on the back after hitting connect, and then in a few seconds it will automatically pair them with the device. And you should see that as it says connecting, and then it will go through this little tutorial where it will actually show you the different functions of the earbuds, and you can kind of skip that. And then, as you can see right here, I have named them Real AirPod Pros, so you can keep it straight. But the battery percentages are showed there. And then, if you go into your widgets, you can also see that the battery percentages are shown there. And then, one more thing to note about all real AirPods, and this is just what it looks like for the AirPod Pros. But if you go to the Bluetooth menu and you actually hit the little I right there, then you can see the different settings of the earbuds, and you can change the name. You can change the noise controls to where it has noise canceling or transparency, and you can actually change what the tap functions or squeeze functions are, and you can even do an ear tip test and turn off the automatic ear detection. So keep that in mind whenever I pair the real one, or the clones, and you can kind of see how that is so similar. Oh, one more thing I want to show is that when you do have the real ones paired, if you look, if you have them paired and playing through them, you can see this is what the earbud animation looks like for the sound. And if you 3D touch, you can actually open up this and choose between transparency or noise cancellation. So that is really cool. I'm going to show what that looks like with the clones now, and we can kind of see how that compares. So when pairing the clones, just like the real ones, you open up the case, hit connect, and then hold down the button on the back for a few seconds, and then it will say connecting just like the real pair. And then you can skip through the tutorial, and then these percentages are actually accurate once they have been paired for a little bit. Sometimes it takes a little bit for them to update, but I have named them Meet Reviews AirPod Pros. And if you go into the widgets, you can even see that they show up right here, and it looks exactly like the real AirPods, and it'll even update in real time if you take out an earbud or put it back in. It will say whether or not it is charging. So you can see right there in the widgets, I take out an earbud and then it goes back in and it actually changes it in real time. Now I want to see if it actually changes the logo in here as well when they are paired. So switch to that, and you can see it is different. This is what it used to look like for the original AirPods, but I do think there are clones out now that can mimic the other animation. But here you can even pick between the transparency and the noise cancellation. However, this is not going to actually work. It's all for looks. Now, just like the real Pros, when you go into the Bluetooth menu, you can also choose all the settings right here. It says you have to have both earbuds in to actually turn on the noise cancellation, and it does work because they do have ear sensors, but you can turn that off, and then you can actually turn on noise cancellation. So that is really cool that they actually have all the software working, and the fact that you can even choose what you want to happen with the different earbuds and what kind of tap controls you want. It does have the regular play and pause though with a single tap. And real quick, I am going to pair these back up and I will show you how well the tap functionality works out. Now I have both earbuds in from the clones, and as you can see, it is the clones because it has the wrong earbud animation right there. But I'm going to play the music and then try a squeeze on the left ear. Okay, and a single tap on the left ear, or a single squeeze on the left ear pauses it, and then I'm going to try the right ear. And it played. I'm going to try squeezing again on the right ear. And you can see that it did pause. I'm going to try a double squeeze. And it did not do anything. I'm going to try a longer squeeze on the right ear. And as you can see, when I squeeze and hold the right earpiece, it is actually changing the noise control. And that is because in the settings, it is actually set up to change the noise control for the right piece and bring up Siri for the left piece. So that all works very well. And you can also do the ear fit test if you want. Although it is not accurate, it will just say that you're all good. But it is still really cool that you can do that. I do think it is very nice that you can also choose if it has the ear detection or not now. So now the last thing that I would like to do is actually a mic test, this voice memo, and it might sound different on here, but I'll just put that in the video so y'all can tell. But this is the test of the mic on the AirPod Pro clones, and it actually does seem to be picking up a lot of my voice. So I think that actually was pretty well. Most of the ones I record, they have very short waves, but that did seem to pick up a lot of my voice compared to the other ones, which is like surprising because they actually got rid of all of the vents now except for a tiny little vent inside of the metal right there, just like the real ones have. One more feature I haven't yet shown about these new AirPod Pro clones, as well as the last model, is that you can actually use them with Apple's Find My app to actually locate the earbuds if they are in range of connecting to the phone, as well as play a sound through the earbuds that will help you locate them if they happen to fall somewhere where you cannot find them. So real quick, I'll take them out right next to the phone and they will connect, and then after that I will press the play sound button just so you can kind of hear what that is like, and so you can kind of understand how it will help you find it. So I just hit the play sound button and an interface comes up where I can actually choose to stop the sound or to switch from playing out of left or right earbud or both. But as you can see, it is playing the sound, and it's not super loud, but it is definitely very helpful if you are trying to find them. The last feature that they have actually added to these clones, which in my opinion is the coolest, is now if you have the clones connected as they are right now, then you can actually share audio with other wireless headphones, as you can see right here. And that even works with the Real Pros and the other AirPods. So you can see right here, you can now share the audio, and it actually plays whatever music you're playing through both. And this is the animation that shows up when you're doing that. So I think that's really cool. They added that, and if you close the other earbuds or turn them off, then you can see it will just automatically get rid of them. And if you undo the check, then you can actually stop playing them out of the earbuds. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed, a like and comment is very appreciated. And if you are subscribed to the channel and you do like and comment, that will actually enter you into the giveaway to actually win the headphones that were featured in this video. So, I mean, you got nothing to lose. It's completely free. And I do pay for shipping and everything like that. So feel free to leave a like and comment down below. It really does help me out also. And I also want to hear what y'all think of these headphones, if you think it's worth it. I think that compared to a lot of the other headphones that are out there, these offer a lot of really cool features that other pairs that aren't clones don't offer because they don't want to infringe on Apple's rights. But I think that the pop-up capability, the Find My capability, all those different things come together. I think that this is a really nice product, and it really does make it worth the money. The sound quality of these is, to me, not a problem. I haven't noticed any issues with it. Some of the cheaper models do have issues, but with this particular brand, I haven't noticed any problems. But I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.